Welcome back, friends. Please join us as we take 3 days to explore all we can in London before our British Isles Disney cruise. What's that? Oh yeah, me too. On the London Express, it's like 6 a.m., so there's no one on the train. Super, easy to get onto though, I thought. Yeah, a lot of walking. On our way to Paddington, and then to take our bags to the hotel. Yep. Lots easier.
Yeah, straight down fast.
The Heathrow Express from the airport was smooth and easy. Would highly recommend it, and you do save money if you buy tickets in advance. And it was very convenient for us because we booked a hotel called Inhabit, which was just a few blocks from Paddington Station, and that really gave us a great location to be in, and it was really easy to hop on the tube through the rest of the trip. Right. We walked to our hotel, checked in and dropped our luggage off. Obviously, well, we could have gotten into a room, but it would have been like a basement room. We said we would be okay waiting.
If it was just one night, I'd be okay with the basement.
Right, but yeah, it's like 3 nights on like a new place vacation. Yeah, so we're gonna go walk down to, is it Kensington and Hyde Park? And kind of just explore a little bit. Our whole day today is kind of like, yeah, just open and kind of things close to the hotel. Neither of us really slept on the planes. We're gonna eventually peter out. So hopefully a room is at least ready earlier. Yeah. But lovely weather, huh? Very nice out. We're just gonna take a stroll. All right, found our first place. Where are we at?
Kensington Garden.
Yep. So it was like, what, a 10-minute walk maybe?
Something about that.
It's like beautiful weather, golden hour right now. Also very clearly the local running spot. Makes sense. It's like a massive park. So this is super cute. We explored all over Kensington Gardens. We really love this section called the Italian Gardens here. It just had a lot of really cool water features and really nice sound. We also made our way by the famous Peter Pan statue, which was on our list to check out, and really just wandered back and forth through these gardens. After finding a quick bite, we then headed up to Notting Hill, which is a really cool road of shops, and then they also set up stalls basically all along the road during the day, and of course we had to check out the Notting Hill bookstore for Katie. Look how tall that one is. An area that I thought was really interesting was this section called Little Venice, which is basically a canal where people have their longboats parked. And then some of these longboats have been converted into different restaurants and businesses as well. But it was just a really pretty and quiet area to walk in the morning. Paw Print Trail.
A very cool sculpture by Elizabeth.
Alright, it's 10:20. Our room is ready, so we're gonna go back to the hotel and relax for a little bit. Had a productive morning though. Did Hyde Park, Notting Hill, Little Venice. Yeah, Kensington and Hyde Park are like the same two parks. Or two different halves of like a park. But yeah, it was good so far. Bags are kind of in front of the door. Oh, this is nice though. This is our hotel room. I mean, it's a little Euro style room. It's like a cruise cabin.
Yeah.
Little bathroom situation. If I could find the light, which you can't. Probably out here somewhere. So, nice, like, shower section, though.
I didn't get the card. It has this. Yeah, it has the same.
Oh, it has the card. So it is a cruise cabin. Outside.
That's what they were saying. They're very environmentally conscious.
It's part of our commitment to serve. We change bedlam. Yeah, this is nice. Alright. Back from our naps. We're well alive. Yeah, hotel is cozy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Also, the small room gets like nice and chilly really quick because it's like a cruise where you got to put the little card in it to make everything run. So while you're not in the room, really your air isn't supposed to be running. But we're gonna go try some Indian food and then figure out where we're gonna go from there. We kind of have two different branches we can take. We'll either go back and do Kensington Palace, or we'll go up and do the Rose Gardens and like Oxford Street. So two very different sides. But I am hungry. All right, we got our food, which I forgot to film because I was hungry. That's okay. Just did Indian food. Ended up being a place attached to a hotel. It was just a place that was.
Yeah, it's like 2 p.m. So
Recommended.
there was like no one.
No one in there. Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was nice, peaceful. I still haven't figured out the best way to convert prices in my head.
Yeah. So we decided we're walking through Kensington Park right now. We're gonna go to Kensington Palace since it's reasonably walkable for us to get there and back. And when we came by this morning, it was still like 7 in the morning, so it was not open.
It was lovely to walk around, but at the time of day though,
Yeah, it was.
we had to kill time, so it was a great way to do that.
Yeah. We are almost there. The Kensington tour was really cool. They did not allow you to record once you were inside the different sections of the building, but it walks you through 3 different wings of the palace, and you get the audio guide included, and that guides you along room by room and tells you various stories of the monarchs that lived in the palace and their stories in their lives.
English. Thank you.
Good morning. It's day 2 in London. So we are going to go take the tube, which we've never done, obviously. And yeah, try to get there like right when they open. Tower of London. It's like,
It's such a nice day.
yeah, had beautiful weather so far. Tube was successful. Gonna go do some exploring. We got to the Tower of London at about 8:45. It opened at 9. We heard that you would have the best experience if you got there bright and early and went and did the crown jewels first, which is exactly what we did. Once we got in, we kind of booked it back to the crown jewels. You could not record in that section, but it was really cool, truly amazing to see all of that. And then once we did that, we went and did the White Tower in the center. We did do the audio tour again for this, which did have an additional cost of, I think, $5 per audio guide. But it was well worth it to have something to guide you through each of the experiences through the tower. And the Tower of London is really a massive complex. A lot of it is still in use. And we really just had a great morning walking and exploring and hearing all of the amazing stories of the things that happened within the Tower of London. Here real quick, you can see the line to do the crown jewels. This is only about 30 or so minutes after they had opened up. Doing okay?
Yes.
Well, that was fun. We're leaving Tower of London. That was cool. I didn't know there were like so many different parts to it.
How big it was. Yeah.
And like how many different things. Because, like, of course, the crown jewels are there, but then, like, the armory is, like, a huge section, and then the prison, and, like, there's all these other smaller little things. Like, I think we saw a good portion of it, but we didn't do,
There
like...
were definitely, like, at least 2 things that we missed. So I obviously couldn't find the entrance to those.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
We
like there were
also
things
did
that open and close.
Yeah, we didn't pick up the proper map for it. So that's more on us.
Yep. So now we're gonna go walk and find some Indian food before we go see Hercules. We stopped at this Indian restaurant that was basically between the Tower in London and our walk to Drury Theatre, and it was actually pretty decent. We really enjoyed our meal there. It looks like they have a couple locations through the city. Then it was time to see Hercules. It was still the opening cast, so we were really excited to be able to be a part of that. And then afterwards, we headed back up to Paddington and headed to this Victoria pub, which was really highly recommended to us for a very traditional English pub experience. They sat us up in this upper room up here, and we really, really enjoyed this meal. It was just a really great and intimate time.
I wasn't really thinking about it.
Alright, kind of stopped filming for a little bit. Hercules was decent. We liked most of the songs that were still from the movie better than a lot of the original stuff they did. But it was still pretty good. Muses were still the star. But we've been a little distracted this evening because we are boarding the Fantasy Monday for what was supposed to be the British Isles cruise, and like 5 minutes before the show started, they told us it is now a Norwegian Fjords cruise. So now we like have to double back and figure out planning all of this, and it hasn't updated the app, and they said you can't even book Disney excursions until we get on board, so we don't even know like what's going to be offered through them. So it's been a little hectic. I am actually walking to get ice cream right now. We started our next day with an early morning walk and actually found ourselves going all the way to Buckingham Palace, and we had timed it out perfectly where we ended up there right when the marching band was coming by, so that was pretty neat. After our walk, we headed to the Tube, and it was time to head to the Shard for the afternoon tea we booked. Are we under it? Is that what's... Yep, we are. It's gonna kill.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wait. Our afternoon tea was booked at Ting at Shangri-La. This is in the Shard building, one of the taller buildings in London, and it is very famous for having this amazing view over London. You can see the Tower of London as well as London Bridge, and it was just a really, really spectacular place to have an afternoon tea. We had a really lovely time at Ting. We really enjoyed this meal. They start you off with drinks and, of course, your choice of tea, and then they bring out trays of sandwiches, and all of the food and non-alcoholic beverages are actually as much as you care to enjoy, so you are able to ask for more, which was really nice if you really enjoyed anything particular. And then, of course, they bring out desserts. You have this very fancy shard cake, as well as different plates of pastries, as well as scones. After tea, we decided to do a little waterfront walk here along this area called the Queen's Walk. It was really, again, beautiful views across the water there. And then we actually took the water taxi up to the London Eye Big Ben area. Now, this area was super crowded. It was a Sunday afternoon. We could barely walk around, so we pretty much took our picture and did a quick pass by and then moved on and just kind of kept walking around. Strolling.
So all I got out of it was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Finally found a quiet path. Katie's fixing her hair.
It's very windy.
Yeah, it's been windy. What'd you think of tea?
Tea was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we liked it. Cool view, which I mean, that's kind of like why you book it there.
Yeah. But it was tasty.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I felt like all the little treats and stuff. Not really treats. It's like full on like desserts and sandwiches, and then you could like get more of anything if you wanted. Yeah, thought it was good. Great view. Did you guys like tea?
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
The company was amazing.
Views were better though.
Well, our view was of them. So
I know. I was waiting for someone to say something. Yeah, so we're walking back through Hyde Park. After that, we walked around, and then we took the water taxi over towards like the Big Bend area. That was super crazy because there was demonstrations and stuff going on. So we kind of quickly booked out of there.
Yeah, that was the Parliament, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to the room and then I think do some more exploring. We ended our night at dinner at this little pub that was right across the street from our hotel. This was definitely a little local hole, but we really had a great time just enjoying our company and people watching. And of course, we had to get ourselves some famous fish and chips while we were there. But overall, this was an amazing 3 days in London. What an amazing way to start off our cruise and our European trip. We had an awesome time, but we cannot wait to show you some more. We definitely will be back to see more of London, but I could not leave without stopping in one of these little French bakeries that are all over the place. It's our last morning in London. We are getting ready to board the Fantasy. We have a transfer coming in a little bit. What was your favorite part of London?
I really liked walking around all the gardens.
Gardens
all the
were
different
fun.
ones. That probably was my favorite. Yeah, I mean the whole trip here was really
Yeah,
good.
we did have a really good couple of days in London. Very happy with that. But now we board the Fantasy.
Yeah, very soon.
But that's gonna end this vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that fun YouTube-y stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.